So obviously way I was doing that was by going on these dates.
We love to travel, me and my soul.
So pets, what a wonderful invention.
I'm on a quest to find my spaceship. It's right there.
Laughing is this incredible burst of positive energy.
So I, the soul, invited her to move out of that condition.
Dear human, your energy is serving you.
It's really delicious. It doesn't make us look less like an idiot.
Centering myself in what I want to experience.
Allowing me to be more gentle, more loving.
One thing that I've really enjoyed this month is going on some dates with a guy that was in town for a few days. It's such a good opportunity to enjoy some sensuality with my human, which I enjoy as it is, but it's fun to try something different sometimes and to bring someone else along. So we met up a few times, went to dinner, went to the beach, kind of cuddled in front of the tourists at a touristy beach. And one night after dinner, we went up into the mountains to look at the stars and kissed under the stars and stopped because we're on the side of the road when cars drove by. So it was a beautiful experience, and both my human and I had so many opportunities with it to express ourselves openly and to enjoy the company of another without any expectations or goals. So it was a beautiful time, and some of the conversations we had to do with authenticity. So I talked a lot about how much I care about authenticity as both a human and a soul. And at one point, the guy asked me, so other than authenticity, what are your values? Are there other values that you have that you'd like to share? And as soul, that's when I wanted to come fully forward. And I spoke quite passionately for a while about the dignity of the human experience and the meaning of true responsibility. So I don't remember right now what all I said, but I really had so much passion in my expression about wanting humans to value themselves again and to enjoy the sensuality of life again. So obviously way I was doing that was by going on these dates. But another way that I've been doing that lately with my human is that I've been very clear since about November, December last year that it's time to let go of the business that we've had. And that's been huge. That's requiring a lot of trust from my human. Our clients are going through all this big change and they're in survival mode, and we've been this like point of call, I guess, that is not in survival mode. This one point in their reality that is not in survival mode. And that's been a really tough position to be in. And I'm done with it. So my human's really tired of it too. It just takes a lot of trust to let go of something that supported us for going on 15 years. So personally, that's the biggest thing that I've been excited about lately, is just letting go of that burden, that responsibility, that role that we've played for so long.
We love to travel, me and my soul. We love to visit places, connect with them. And these places are inside of us and outside of us. At visiting them, we remember being there before or never at all, and find out something new for us. But it always resonates with how we feel then and what we are supposed to feel. So it is always an adventure. It is always like going to find parts of ourselves that are already there waiting for us. And there are parts that we bring with us to that places. So It is a very nice exchange.
I am speaking as a soul. And one of the most exciting things for me is to be speaking as a soul. I love interacting with this physical plane. I love looking through Linda's eyes. Look where we live. This is pure consciousness in form, and it's beautiful. Linda is not a very outgoing human being, but I love speaking to and interacting with humans. I see them as souls, as fellow souls, and they are beautiful. By being friendly and just being present, perhaps I can mirror back to them how really beautiful that they are. But my very favorite things to do is laughing. Laughing is this incredible burst of positive energy that changes the energy within the body and around and for other people. And it's just a delightful thing to do. So I feel most passionate about being here.
Here we are at the ocean. A few weeks back, my human was hibernating in the mountains, the cold mountains, and felt really stuck. So I, the soul, invited her to move out of that condition and nudged her to go out to the ocean. And so here we are, just by the ocean, listening to the waves, under the warm sunshine, and breathing with the waves. And that reminded my human that was what she was missing 2 weeks ago. Just to relax and breathe. So here we are, just enjoying what we essentially need to do. So I, the soul, am really delighted to be here with my human.
Hello. So today I would like to talk to my human about trust, because trust is just essential for us to have a comfortable journey together and for us to, be in this reality together. So I would like to remind her of some stories that she actually knows that it's alright. She doesn't have to push the energy. She doesn't have to plan and worry and, have a busy mind and a busy activity in order to push her energy around to make things happen. So a couple of days ago, there was like a heavy storm here. It was a grade 3 hurricane. So as you can see, there's a lot of damage, fallen trees, like houses. The roof ended up right there. So big storm, a lot of damage in the area. Electricity has been down for days. Some areas don't have water. But like here on the farm, on this compound, nobody got hurt. All the animals are fine, even all the cars are fine. So, there's a lot of material damage, but nothing that, we can't overcome. So, we were well. We were well. And also, like last night, there was like an online event live that my human really wanted to participate in. But obviously without electricity there was no Wi-Fi, and also telephone connection was very unstable, so 4G was sometimes there, sometimes not. So it was very unlikely that you would be able to participate in this event, to listen live. But then, like right before this event would start, like suddenly out of the blue, the 5G internet was there. And we have been able to watch like the full thing without even a glitch. So, yeah, I mean, dear human, your energy is serving you. Just trust me, just trust your energy. Stay present, breathe, and please enjoy this life and this experience. So, thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.
So today I want to share what's the most alive within me, and I have a story. Few months ago, I met some people and experienced power games in the old style, and I felt really bad in this situation. Honestly, I became so sad that after meeting them, I decided to go to a forest for a walk. And the weather was quite cold, it was raining, but I kept walking. And I stopped near hornbeam tree and wondered what should I do in this situation. And then I heard the answer that I can always choose love. And to me, this answer was really transformative, and I felt that choosing love was about standing for myself, protecting my boundaries, and remembering about my value. And choosing love was also stepping out from the game of a victim and oppressor and saying they did this, they said that, and instead centering myself in what I want to experience, what I want to act on, and what I value and what energy I choose to be inside of me when I take any action. And so I think it's so important, the power of intention and protecting ourselves from game by choosing love is so great and helpful.
I am extremely passionate about my community. I love listening to them. I love some of the way that they frame things because it's hilarious. I love how it's like an awakening that's going on in the dynamics of my community. And I would say I have this group to thank. It is a wonderful experience to know that you stepped into a group or a space and then they address that there is work to be done within the dynamics of what I do, but to change the shift or the focus of that. That's what my soul does and is doing every second of the day for me. Changing my framing, allowing me to be more gentle, more loving, more kind, seeing things from both perspectives and then measuring how this is congruent, how it resonates, and does this feel true to me? So I can allow. That's my soul. She measures me, calms me, gets me clear so I can address things in a more gentle and soft manner. And it doesn't matter to me if you agree with me or disagree. I'm not here for you to agree with everything that I do. But what I am here for is for you to see your soul, for you to enjoy your soul, to love your soul, play with your soul. There goes some passion. My soul just spoke. Thank you.
Hi there. I'm on a quest to find my spaceship. It's right there. See that crater? See, this is a crater. And my spaceship is right there. And yeah, I chose to be here with this tree. This lonely tree. There's nothing but this tree. It's a really lonely tree. Anyway, I'm gonna go find out what's there, if my spaceship is there. I found this, like, I can see it. Oh yeah, the bone. Somebody was eaten alive, or you don't know. And the bullets. See, there is one bullet there, and one bullet there. Oh yeah, there. That's a bullet. Somebody might shoot, but that's what my mind thinks. See, that's the story my mind created. My mind story is somebody's gonna shoot us because there was a bullet. Me, the soul, says, well, my spaceship is almost there. I'm almost there behind us. Hey, who knows? Maybe somebody shoot us. We don't know. Well, let's find out. I made it, at least to the crater. See, this is the crater. It's amazing, beautiful. I'm gonna go find out if my spaceship is there. And you're probably thinking, like, what the hell is he talking about? I just wanted to. That was just me, like, putting a little prank on you. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you see me flying over your house. But I just wanted to tell you, just tell yourself a story. You know, that's what the stories are. It's just the mind making sense of the experience, right? And if it convinces you its own story, you're dead. I mean, you saw me. I saw the lonely tree, which is totally not lonely, but see, mine says, like, oh, you must be lonely. I would be lonely if I was there. And then the bone, and then the bullets, and my mind is like, are you crazy? We're gonna die. But I went with my story. The spaceship is right here. And then it doesn't matter. At the end, it was just an adventure, and it was a beautiful walk with myself. And look at this. I got a rainbow, and I got a goat. Look at the goats. And they're laughing at me. That's okay. So I went for, look at them. I went for a spaceship, and I got a rainbow. And the goats.
So pets, what a wonderful invention. What a wonderful creation of the soul. It's a fantastic opportunity for the human to experience who we are, our aspects, our facets in a different way than we may from viewing it with other people. So take for example our human here. Yeah, he's wearing the appropriate shirt today. It's like, so who's the boss? He went from a period of having a couple dogs with his wife, and those dogs, well, it was a very interesting relationship. They had their personalities, and when our dogs got a little bit older, and the first dog passed away, the girl here, she was still younger, but she went from an internal organ issue And our humans here, they chose to get a little bit more maintenance free and go with a cat. The boy dog, he at the same time, had a number of more years to live with us. But one of the interesting things was that in this experience, these two pets became much more closer to my wife and I as humans, and definitely became a little bit more like kids. Eventually, one day he did pass on. At that time, it was where just before he passed on, there was a cat that came into our lives and still here with me today. So now I have two cats, but very much there was a lot of things that were very similar in both these pets, where the girl dog to the girl cat, she had the same issues with her health. And the boy dog and the boy cat, he has the same issues with his own health. But definitely the personalities, there are some consistent similarities where, for the human here, he's having a reflection of himself that has stayed with these pets being more conscious. And at the same time, they are very reflective of him. It is a wonderful experience for him to perceive himself. When I look at this as the human here, it has been a wonderful opportunity for me to understand myself and bring a lot of joy. They have kept me here in a lot of ways. If it wasn't for them, possibly I would say that I would have a lot less desire to be in this human experience. And at the same time, too, it has been something where it's been very wonderful for me to have my consciousness and to expand my consciousness. So they are wonderful reflections. So however you see your pets, whether they're a cat or dog, they're just parts of you. And they're definitely wonderful expressions, but they all also are bringing us to be a more conscious expression of the nature around us. Whether you see them, from when I was a young person, as they were just animals. And nowadays, they're very much part of the human experience. They're just like kids and becoming more and more like kids. So enjoy the experience as being a pet owner or a pet server. It's definitely a servy relationship. So enjoy it, and it's been great for me. So thank you.
What I am excited about this month is softness, and that it's getting easier and easier to be in that state, even if we are in town or around humans. It feels really delicious, and sometimes it makes life really funny. So one day we went to town, and it was an unexpected, beautiful day, very sunny. So I said, let's go to the beach. And my human said, well, we were going to play backgammon with a friend. And I said, I don't care, we're going to the beach. So we went to the beach. And we sat there and we breathed, and it was really great. And then the friend texted, hey, it's a beautiful day. Can we meet a couple hours later? Because I would really like to go to the beach. Already forgot about him, but thank God that worked itself out. And then after we spent time on the beach, we still had some time left before we were going to meet our friend. And we felt kind of normal, because sometimes when we're breathing with that much softness and openness, physical reality gets a little bit less physical or challenging to navigate. But the human said, no, I think I'm normal enough. We can go stop at our favorite coffee place before we meet our friend. And this coffee place has 2 little stairs and then the door. We opened the door, and right as I was going in, realized that nobody remembered how to do stairs or how to move the feet. So my full upper body, the door flew open, my upper body fell into the store, flat on the floor. My feet were still on the street, still not having a clue of what their job was in this moment. Thankfully, the people there already knew me, and they said, looks like you need coffee. I said, yeah, that would be lovely. So, softness. It's really delicious. It doesn't make us look less like an idiot, but it's a lot of fun.